Once those 10 minutes are up, the very final thing you want to come do is come back over to the switch boxes here and turn the blower on. You shouldn't hear anything happen. The blowers only turn on below about 150 to 200 torr, and they have their own pressure sensor and yada yada yada. So at this point, it's all a waiting game, because the mech pump is bringing the chamber down to about 200 torr, all right, and that takes about a couple of hours, and then the blower is then going to need to bring you down to about 20 to 25 millitorr before you can start doing leak rate checks and that sort of thing, to then turn the cryo system on. So at this point, what should you have done? You should have visually inspected all of the items here, right? You should have visually inspected all the scroll compressors, started the shroud temperature monitoring system. You should have also visually inspected the cryogenerator system and make sure that it's at the nominal oil levels, helium levels, and that it's actually working and that they turn on, and that there's no frequency converter or random alarms that could start to trip the system up. So once you've done that, and you have turned the mech pump on, let it sit for 20 minutes, isolate it from the system, then open the vent valve to start the roughing for 10 minutes. The very last thing is to turn on the blowers, or turn the blower switch on. The blowers won't turn on. That's why they are on auto. All right, the blower is going to turn on at about 200 torr, and then that should take you down to about 20 to 25 millitorr. But like I said, this whole thing, once you've got to this step, takes a couple of hours. So at this point, you should just wait in the control room until this part of the procedure is over.